Welcome to this edition of the Wonderbury podcast.
I'm Brian.
I'm Dave.
And you can find us online at wonderbury.com.
I am D. Wonderly on Twitter.
Or I'm Brian Keysbury, anywhere the internet can be found.
You can leave us a comment on our website.
Yes.
Check the link in the description.
On the website, on our Facebook, in our subreddit, on the Podchaser.
Yes, please, if you haven't yet, go to Podchaser. We could really use some boosting.
Yeah, use the beta key Wonderbury. That way they know we sent you.
Actually, tonight after this, I'll make sure that I get it stickied up on the Facebook page. So, and then we'll have we can add that in the description. We can add that link to Podchaser with our.
Yeah, I need to get them on the sidebar of the website too.
Yeah.
Hey, there's something for me to forget this week.
How was your week, brother?
I've had a couple of stressful weeks of still trying to deal with insurance companies.
Oh, yeah.
And then my coffee maker broke. So today I had cold...
Doesn't rain, but it pours.
I had cold coffee today.
Ugh.
Which just started my day off awful. But me being me, I was like, you know what, bright side. I get to buy a new coffee maker, and guess what I just found very recently is a Wi-Fi connected smart coffee maker made by Mr. Coffee with all the smart integration by Wemo.
Oh, nice.
So I have that ordered. Should be here in 2 days.
Nice.
Two days of drinking gas station coffee, so I don't know if I'm excited yet. I'll be excited Sunday when it gets here. I'll be excited Monday when it makes coffee for me on it, and it does it on its own.
Nice.
So, yeah, I will probably try to do. I have like 5 different review videos to figure out. I have no idea. I want to do the review video of the Shield. I keep recording like screencasts.
Yeah.
I can piece things together. I don't know what to do yet, so I'll get it figured out. Eventually you guys will see that.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of review stuff with my 360 cam. I've did a lot of stuff. Last weekend I had some family over, and then today there was more family I hadn't seen in a long time. They came in the afternoon. Really awesome.
Nice.
So I was able to get some good pictures, some video here and there, and figure out. I think I figured out great ways for splicing this stuff together and doing that. So hopefully that'll work out real well for me.
So did you see Google released a new VR platform today?
I did not see that. I was, like I said, I was busy. Of course, you'd have to throw something on me like that.
I made a card about it, so we can talk about it in another episode, but they're going to step back from 360 and they're working on hardware with LG and two other camera companies to do a 180-degree virtual reality sort of it'd just be a full immersion video. So it'd be 180 degrees full up and down and left or right. But they're partnering with camera makers to make specific cameras just for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LG cam, because it has the dual lenses, one on one side, one on the other, you can switch it around so it only does record out of one side or the other, or the full 360.
Nice.
Which is kind of nice and really interesting to kind of look at and see how that works.
The deal with the VR 180 is that it's going to be a side by side dual 180. So you're gonna have two 180 degree cameras, but they're gonna be spaced out It's probably going
Is
to be like
that
3.7 inches, if I remember right. That's where it's supposed to be.
nice?
I think I remember reading that spec because I take like regular shot videos and make them into 3D by doing that
Yeah,
backwards. Um, so that's
yeah.
what the camera is going to be. It's going to be a dual camera for 3D 180. But
Sweet.
that was exciting today.
Google's been doing some fun stuff with that. Been the whole VR adventure. I've been playing around with Daydream a little bit more, in the 360 camera, and it's been kind of fascinating trek as I've been kind of doing more and more with. Kind of fun
Yeah, that and guess
figuring out what you can do. My uncle, who was over today, he's a doctor, and I was kind of showing him the view, the 360 camera and different stuff we could do, and we ended up pushing a bright light into my mouth and was able to take a 360 photo to be able to get the entire interior of a mouth in one photo. And he was kind of looking at that for medical and kind of spotting and those kind of purposes.
so
So
did you get the
he,
whole camera in your mouth?
yeah, so the camera's small. I don't have it with me in here. So
Okay.
I put it in with the two fish eyes, one pointing up, one pointing down.
Yeah.
And I was able to take a picture that way, and the autofocus was good enough to be able to focus against the skin on the interior of my mouth.
So why have you not shared that on the website yet? Because that's amazing.
Because I took that picture probably about 4.5, 5 hours ago.
Man. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. Share that.
Yeah, that'll be up. I'm gonna put together, what I'm gonna end up doing is I will put together a test footage album on Google Albums or Google Photos, and I will open the album to be a public album for viewing,
There we
and I
go.
will post that up on the blog.
Cool. So guess what product that everybody keeps calling dead that I keep saying is still well and alive and doing good got an update this week.
Glass.
Ha! Ha!
I saw that.
Ah! Naysayers!
Confused everyone, including
Naysayers.
half of the employees at Google.
All you naysayers. Told you it was still alive. It's gonna come
Too
back.
bad yours is dead.
No, you shut your mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah, that sums up my technology month, Dave. Thank you.
Well, hey, it could be worse. You could be like me. I'm having to shop around for quotes to replace the roof on my house.
Tesla.
Yeah, no. Tesla is going to cost probably about 3.5 times the amount of the regular roof would cost.
Yeah, but will a regular roof pay you back?
I don't have the greatest profile according to their little scan thing.
Ah, dang.
So it will pay me back the extra in about 25 or 30 years.
Oh, jeez.
Meanwhile, I don't have 35 to 40 grand to drop on a solar roof. It's going to be rough enough dropping the $1,000 it's going to cost to replace my roof as it is. I'm sorry, the $10,000 it's going to cost to replace my roof.
Yeah. Buy some shingles and beer and have me and Kyle over. We'll hammer it out.
No, I think I'm going to have someone else do it because I don't want to have to pay for
nails,
getting rid of the old one and deal with all that crap. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Be some cool 360 video come out of that, though. I bet you.
Oh, I'm planning on getting some really cool 360 video. This is going to be. I've been getting some ideas that I want to try. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I know at the end of August, yeah, end of August, there's an ingress anomaly, and I'm gonna be doing a card team. But what I'm gonna end up doing is between my action cam and the 360 cam, and then I'm going to be playing around with recording my actual screen footage on my phone, and I'm gonna try to put together a huge anomaly mashup.
Nice. Make sure you get a share of that in Google Photos for everybody, and we can create a post on the website that isn't a podcast, and well, for most places, if it doesn't have the episode audio, it won't show it, so it'd only show it on the website, but we can let people know. But
yeah, we can simulcast it between that and Facebook page too.
Yep. Yeah, I've been recommending Google Photos to a lot of people. It is
a lot of the stuff that they're doing has just been absolutely amazing. I ended up putting together one of those photo albums, which is, I think I have figured out what I'm doing for Christmas is family.
Right? That's what I said.
I mean, what a better Christmas present for grandparents than a photo album of 20 or 25 photos from the year.
Yeah, not just like photos in an album, but like actual printed photos.
Yeah. I was really surprised and pleased with the quality of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was saying too. And you can, on my Instagram, that video's on there, so you can see it. You can kind of see the quality. And I did with mine, I did the spread of pictures from throughout the years, so there's a lot of different actual photo qualities in there, and it printed them all pretty nice.
I have a bone to pick with Instagram.
Why? Because it sucks?
Because there is zero 360 support.
No, yeah, they support Insta 360.
It's everything that I tried uploading for pictures as well as video, none of it would come out.
Oh.
On Instagram.
You tried posting something that came from a place that wasn't theirs, though, huh? Whereas with Insta 360, it's their own, proprietary thing.
Well, I will rephrase. Instagram has zero 360 support.
Yep. Instagram has zero support. How's that for a rephrase?
Well, it's now owned by Facebook, so what do you expect?
Yep.
It's going the way of WhatsApp.
So another part of the Google Photos thing that I started using recently is they have another app that's a part of it. It's called Photo Scan.
I just discovered that the other day.
Dude, so I've been using that for a while, and it is amazing. It is amazing. And if you even if
I'm
you have a
concerned
glare,
at how long it takes, but I think I'm going to use that. I have like a photo scanner, so I have 7 boxes full of old photo albums that were from grandparents' photos, parents' photos, and photos of when I was growing up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to get scanned.
Yeah, if you have a photo scanner, that'll beat this app by far.
Yeah.
But like you're an oddity there. Like I have a lot of technology, but I've never felt the need for an actual photo scanner.
Yeah.
So this app came in handy, and I was, I scanned a bunch of photos, and then I went one further because in our shop we do an art show every month. So for the last 2 months, I've used this app to scan the art pieces as a photo.
Oh.
And it works. Like because it sees the frame of it, and it sees the image, and it can tell the difference between that and the background. And
the awesome thing about that app,
all together.
The awesome thing about that app too is if you click up over on the corners, being able to align the corner perfectly.
Yeah.
And the way it does the way that it worked with kind of zooming in, quote unquote, to
Yeah.
show that. And it actually, like, if you actually roll your finger, it will hold a location for long enough where you can lift your finger off to hold that location in case you accidentally slip like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. Unlike every video seek slider, oh, that infuriates me. And it's uniform all the way around that way. You move your finger and you get to exactly the timestamp that you want, and you lift your finger up, and it will jump forward or back up to 30 seconds. So annoying. But I digress. That app is phenomenal. And the cool thing, too, is because it has you take the four corners of the picture and then stitches it together, it eliminates all glare from the photos.
Yeah,
I was doing it with like high gloss protected sleeves. So at least I know at least a couple of the pictures would have had glares, and it completely eliminated the glare without a problem.
The artwork that I scanned this month had glass in the frames.
Yeah.
And we have a ton of lights in the shop. We have cars driving by with a huge windows in the front. So it was like nonstop reflections and glares the whole time. Not a single one in the picture. Like, not a single one. It's
Nice.
amazing.
Nice. Yeah, photos, and going to photos, it's
such a
the
great
stuff that
app.
they're starting to move to get. Yeah, photos is definitely, which is weird because it's definitely becoming the flagship of what Google's been able to put out, which is kind of strange because that wasn't the direction they first started heading into.
Yeah.
It was when they realized they had to play catch up with photo stuff that they have pushed their way to quickly becoming the king of photos in the mobile sphere.
Yeah.
Which sounds strange to say.
Yeah, and it's part of it's the free storage. Like I have now, granted, I pay for storage as well because I use Google Drive and the storage is combined with that. But for uploading pictures up to a certain quality, which is actually less than it's more than my phone quality. So any picture I take with my phone goes in the free category.
I've got the Pixel now, so all my pictures go into the free category.
Nice. So I have just over, I have 42,000 and some pictures stored in my Google Photos. And it sorts them. It makes me photo album, like digital photo albums of trips where it'll use maps and show me where I went.
Yeah.
To being able to search for things, Christy and I have been to Mexico a couple of times, and at that time I had a Sony CyberShot with a GPS in it, so even that was tracking locations and taking pictures around Mexico with that, and then I uploaded all those to Google Photos. I can type in Mexico, and it will show me all of those pictures. Or I can...
Yeah, and that's... I've been using that a lot with the search function within Google Photos. I don't remember a date something, but I remember what city it was in, and I can just type in that city, and everything that I've taken inside that city comes.
Yeah. And I was doing a project, and I was searching. I needed a picture of a duck or something, I think. And I was like, I know I've got a picture of a duck. I just typed in duck. Boom. Pictures of ducks. And I was like, thank you. The search for an object is still a little sketchy. Like it definitely confuses things sometimes, but it's pretty dang good. Like,
it's surprising.
Yeah.
And I like the face tracking. So, like with my youngest, she's 2.5 now.
Yeah.
Being able to take pictures and then designate this person is her. It goes all the way back to even when she was an infant, like literally minutes old when I took my first picture. It automatically found that all the way up to what she is now.
Yeah. Uh,
It
I have the
it's
same
just
thing with
it's
Dominic too.
phenomenal.
Yeah. And then being able
And
to
the
share
cool
things quickly too is, I know that because Christy and Dominic and my parents and Christy's parents all have Google Photos accounts. When
yeah.
I hit share, it pops up and it defaults to them because I share to them the most. And it even has my family group, which is myself, Christy, Dominic, and my mom. I can automatically, like, I just hit the share button and hit the family group button, and it gives them all a notification to look at that picture.
Well, and then one of the things they announced at I/O that they're going to be bringing in is the automatic tagging to an album.
Yeah.
So if I take pictures of, any of my kids or whatever, I can have them automatically get transferred over to an album. Then I can share even outside my family group, because my family group is, me, my wife, and my 4 kids rather. Wow. Me, the wife, and the 4 kids makes up our 6-person family group. But like my parents or my dad uses it, so I'm able to share with him that way. And I'm really looking forward to automatically tagging the kids when I take a picture and sharing it to the family.
Yeah.
That's going to be outstanding.
That's going to be so
And that's
awesome.
one thing that Google's been doing a lot of is focusing around the family groups.
Yeah.
And being able to, like, the whole idea behind the family group has just been amazing.
Yeah. And it started with play music. So when Google Play Music had their subscription service, it started with just $9.99 a month per person across the board, and then they opened up the family group, which is $14.99 a month, and that covers the up to the 6 people, which is how my mom got on my family group account, so she could have the music streaming. But
Yeah, as soon as they opened that up, I ended up getting that because I knew that eventually we were going to get the kids phones when we got them for Christmas. And so they all have the Play Music family plan. They all got, unlimited access to music. I figured, they're all preteens now.
yeah,
It's, music is a huge part of their lives. And the cool thing is that the Play Music family plan includes YouTube Red.
yeah,
As part of the subscription service.
yeah. So none of us watch ads on YouTube.
Exactly. And I'm not a huge fan of ad blockers. Never really have been.
I'm not either. And I've already decided that we need to do an episode on that and why. But I haven't started a card yet, so we need to remember to do that.
All right. But being able to watch Amazon, or not Amazon, YouTube, man, it's been a long day. Being able to watch YouTube without ads has been absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the way the kid watches YouTube and and Ryan's toys reviews.
Oh, your kid watches that too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid is absolutely addicted to that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
She will watch that over and over and over and over.
Yeah, so if you want to have your mind blown, go to YouTube and type in Ryan's Toys Review, and we'll see you in like 4 days. So
yeah.
So part of that was they also brought in the Play Store app sharing too.
I've done that for Alice before, actually, because I don't have a credit card attached in on her device.
Yeah.
So I'm able to buy the apps that for her, which, oh, by the way, paid apps 1,000 times better than free apps.
Oh yeah,
Just saying.
just saying. Oh, speaking of
and
which,
being able to toggle it over and share it, that's been crazy.
download Power Director. It's a video editing app, and it is 50% off for the unlimited lifetime.
Power Director?
Yeah, do that because I imagine I was already looking into doing that, getting that app because it looks nice. Other than it doesn't do chroma key. But
anyway,
so
digressing.
Yeah.
Aside from the apps and games, movies and television shows are also shareable within the family.
And books.
And books.
Yep.
Pretty much everything, all of Google's services, one person buys it, they can share it with their whole family that way.
Yeah.
And also the YouTube TV will allow you to share your subscription with your family members.
Yep.
So one subscription, all the family members.
Yeah.
Whenever that becomes available in your area. I have to say,
still want to debate whether I need that or not.
Although I will say, Sling TV, not bad.
Yeah. I think I have the Sling app on my Shield.
My mom ordered Sling TV. She was missing stuff. So she got the Sling TV and everything. And we ended up getting, it's like 70, almost 80 channels plus HBO for under $70 a month.
Whoa.
So we got the blue-orange combo, the kids extra, the sports extra for me because sports, and HBO. And it's like $70 a month, and it's not bad.
I don't know.
Allows you to watch like 3 devices at once or something like that.
Yeah, but will it have Star Trek Discovery?
Nothing but All Access is going to have Star Trek Discovery.
Well, Netflix in September. They did say Netflix in September, but that was the only thing
for US.
Yes,
because that was going to be for Canada, where the CBS All Access wasn't going to be allowed.
Is that what it said? God, I hate CBS right now. So yeah, I
Star Trek Discovery, Netflix. Yeah, so
Why? Why do they think we need to pay for another service when there's 100 of them out there I'm already paying for?
So CBS and Netflix announced that the streaming service will make the series available within 24 hours of its airing on CBS All Access in 188 countries around the world, including the UK. The catch, however, is that CBS All Access is still the only way for Americans to see the new series. There will be no Netflix airing of the show here or in Canada. So Canadians will also have to be on CBS. While Canadians will be able to have the opportunity to watch the series on the Space and Z cable networks, with Crave TV having exclusive streaming rights. And that is horribly... I hate when browsers do that.
Well, yeah,
autoplay, whatever. Anyway, so you're in the United States. There's only one way to legally watch Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, set up a Mexican VPN and use my Netflix.
Yeah, right. I won't even go there. But going back to families and Google.
Yeah.
They've even incorporated that down to Calendar, to Google Keep for notes, being able to share notes across family members.
Yeah. I gotta say that the calendar sharing, even before the family group, was really, really nice. Extremely nice and really well put together.
Yeah, Hill and I have had a shared calendar for pretty much ever since I moved out here. I think we started sharing calendar share together.
Yeah, Christy and I have ever since I got her an Android phone. And it's cool because you can see what each other has going on, but still like tag each other for things. Which, I guess the family calendar is gonna just bypass that, so we'll see it all. But
not all. The nice thing with the family calendar is that you can separate your personal calendar from your family calendar. You can keep personal things if you use just one calendar for work and home. You can separate so the family doesn't get all your work calendar stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a difference between the direct calendar sharing, which anything you put into the calendar gets seen by whoever you have it shared with.
Yeah.
So that's the big difference between the family calendar and sharing your calendar with someone.
Well, then there's a way to set, like when you create an event, you can set it as a private event, and then it doesn't show in other calendars. It just shows you as busy. It doesn't say specifically.
But I also share, I have several different calendars. I've got a calendar for personal, or, for my home life. I've been building up a calendar for all the Wonderbury stuff.
Yeah.
For reminders to help myself. And then I'm involved in another project with a couple of my uncles for building board games. So I have a calendar that I've been building for that.
We have a Wonderbury calendar?
I have a personal Wonderbury calendar. I'm going to start using G Suite now that we have G Suite for Wonderbury. And I'm going to build us a Wonderbury calendar.
Okay.
This way we can kind of get reminders, especially when we start doing more shows and stuff, so that we kind of know and keep ourselves better with reminders, figuring things out, so that I don't go at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night and go, oh crap, it's Thursday.
Will you put a reminder on there to remind me to add Podchaser to the sidebar?
Once I have it up and running, yes.
Okay. Remind me. What?
Yeah, I'll remind you once we're about done with the episode, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But,
okay. I'll put it on the sidebar right above our Patreon, or maybe right under. Actually, no, that'll go in its own thing. But on the sidebar of the website, or if you're on mobile, I think it's on the bottom. There's a link to our Patreon where you can support us for as low as like $1 a month.
Yep.
Gets you like a high five when we see you. I don't think it specifically says that, but trust me, you will get a high five for giving us $1 a month.
So, but yeah, that's about our episode for this week, though.
Yeah. Google's family.
Google's family. Bringing us all together one device at a time.
Or 6. Depends.
Or a collective of 6.
Well, I was going to say, I've got countless Google devices with my name on them.
Oh, I know, right?
Some of which are in pieces. But
anyway, till next week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Out. Woohoo! 30 minutes. Move back quick.
yeah.
I didn't talk about the family link, but oh well.
We didn't give the website
for
setting up a family group.
We can do that in the description.
Yeah.
Be easier to do it that way. Wow, that looks really weird.
Huh.
Mountain Dew can holding it up in front of me. Oh, Bromwood.